which can help you avoid costly, lengthy, and uncertain litigation in court. By resolving disputes through mediation or arbitration, it gives you control over who decides your case. A mediator helps all parties to reach an agreement they can live with, or an arbitrator selected by the parties hears and decides the case. Your attorney can still represent you, but you control who decides your case. ADR is faster and less stressful than fighting in court, and it is a great way to resolve divorce, employment, or commercial disputes. ADR is now offered through the Nassau County Bar Association. Find out more about how ADR can help resolve your dispute by calling 516-747-4070 or visit nassaubar.org.
Once again, we continue with Law You Should Know. From the Mineola Law Firm of Shane, Dox, Denise, Corker, and Sauer, here is attorney Kenneth J. Landau.
Hi, this is Ken Landau, and welcome back to Law You Should Know. We're talking with the president of the Nassau County Bar Association, Elena Karabatos, and she's a partner in the matrimonial department of Schlissel Ostro Karabatos. They handle matrimonial cases, all kinds of matrimonial cases on Long Island and New York City. She's very experienced she's helped out a long time in the Bar Association, and she's very experienced in the court system and other programs to make matrimonial cases handled quicker and smoother in the courts. It's not the easiest thing to get involved with. She's also lectured on negotiation in Hofstra Law School for over 15 years. And negotiation, tell us, why is negotiation such an important skill in both matrimonial cases and other cases? So
I thought you were going to ask me, why is negotiation so important in general? Because we negotiate all day long.
Okay, and that's why. So tell us about that. Why is negotiation so important?
Okay, because the reality is life is a negotiation. When we say hello, how we greet each other, it's really about communication. Truly, if you look behind negotiation, what is a lawyer about? What we do as lawyers, we communicate, we advocate positions and interests, and we want to get our point across, and we want to hear the other side. So the skills in negotiation are useful in every aspect of life because that's what it teaches you to do.
And also you want to have the best scenario for your client, but sometimes it can be a win-win scenario.
Well, that's the whole point.
It doesn't have to be win-lose.
Correct. Negotiation teaches you to really focus on what your client's interests are and to move away from positions and go to interests. And what we learn when we really focus on interests, if we want to talk about negotiation right now, is that they may not be mutually exclusive to the other side. That in fact, there might be interests on both sides that work together. But you see, in order to do that, the trick is we have to actively listen. We have to really hear what the other side wants and needs and really hear what our clients really need and want and not just the positions they take.
And what's most important to them.
Correct. And quite frankly, negotiation's great for trial as well. Because, again, it's all a negotiation.
And you're selling the jury or the judge on a certain idea.
Right.
And the Bar Association has an arbitration and mediation program, which has that as its goal. So just tell us for a moment about that.
Yes, that's a terrific program. So if you come to the Bar Association, you can be referred to somebody on our panel who's trained and who has been experienced in this area. And I would say that using arbitration and mediation is an important part because, the court systems can only handle so many cases. And the beauty of doing this in this form, whether it's arbitration or mediation, is you can do it privately, quickly, and get things resolved.
And you usually are happier with the outcome, and your legal fees are lower, and as you said, it'll be done a lot quicker.
There's no question.
We have a lot of other things to cover.
Sure.
One of the big developments that you're going to preside over is the new improved Bar Association CLE program, which more or less has free CLE, which is unheard of in any bar association.
Yes, that's really exciting, and I want to tell you, is doing extremely well. Our CLE program is you get free live CLE, all our programs live and 12 DVDs if you want to hear them. But the importance of this is the notion, again, we're one bar association that provides a lot of different services, whether it's pro bono work, networking, education. And with this encourages lawyers to come and participate in many CLEs, as many as they want, test the waters, and particularly for newer attorneys who have very limited budgets, this is a fantastic way to test the waters and not be worried about the cost involved.
And even if you don't want to have the knowledge, which is always a good thing, you can network at those events.
Actually, and that's a great point you raised, because part of the CLEs, we're also including some networking events going with them so that you have an opportunity to both.
And for younger attorneys, this includes the Bridge the Gap program, which is required, and many attorneys enjoy as well, and also is enjoyed by attorneys re-entering the law market. There's no question. Bridge the Gap programs, which, provides CLE on all different areas of law, is a terrific, what I would call, survey of the law. Now, we have a lot to cover. You also offer an unbeatable deal for law students and new attorneys. So just tell us about that.
Yes. So we have different structure, members' fee structure that helps the newer attorneys, be at a...
But essentially for law students, it's practically free. And for new attorneys, the first year is free,
Correct.
Which includes free CLE. So you cannot get a better deal.
No, you can't get a better deal. And in fact, for newer attorneys, they pay a little less as well. So
and even
great.
For attorneys who might work in the city or in other places, it still pays for them to belong to the Nassau Bar.
There's no question about that.
So if they're traveling through Nassau County, it pays for them to belong.
Yes.
Let's talk about the general public. The Bar Association offers many programs to the public without charge. One of those is the famous Speakers Bureau. And just tell us about that.
Well, the Speakers Bureau is an opportunity where volunteer lawyers, can address classes, business groups, meetings, civic associations, you name it, on a wide variety of legal topics. So that's a free service, and that's a terrific way to give back to the community.
And they also go to schools and give those lectures, yes, or libraries. So if there's a library program director or program director for any volunteer group that would like a speaker, they can just contact us. It's all done at no charge. And it's a great way for lawyers to do pro bono, improve their speaking skills, and gain greater expertise in an area.
I agree with that.
Let's take a moment to give the contact information for the Bar Association.
Okay. Would you like to give it?
You can do it if you have it handy.
Nassau County Bar Association at the corner of 15th and West Streets, Mineola, New York. And our phone number is 747-4070.
And also the website is nassaubar.org. And we'll give this information later in the program. What are the programs? I know in the last few years the Bar Association has offered the Hurricane Sandy clinics, senior clinics, foreclosure clinics, which are big problems facing Long Islanders. How do those clinics help the public? Well,
going to the mortgage foreclosure clinic, that clinic is really a fantastic thing to help people who are facing issues of foreclosure. And certainly with Sandy, we've had a lot of issues regarding that as well. Those clinics have helped at this point we've had around 200, almost 200 clinics, and over 12,000 families and children have been helped by those. And they're twice a month. These are free clinics to deal with the issues of mortgage foreclosure and Sandy recovery issues. So that's been a tremendous help to the public. We also have a senior clinic once a month where senior citizens can come to the Bar Association and ask questions regarding legal issues. So they'll get a limited consultation for free with an experienced lawyer. That's right. And the Bar Association also has a lawyer referral program? Yes, and that's members of the public can call the bar if they need to hire an attorney, and the lawyer referral service will provide them with the name of 3 qualified Nassau County Bar members, attorneys in the area that they're requesting. Who are willing to give a low-cost consultation. That is correct. It is not for free, but it is a low-cost consultations.
And attorneys are welcome to join those panels, and it's a good way to build their business.
It is. It's a really good way to do that.
And if someone has a grievance, a disciplinary matter, they can contact the bar, and we'll tell them about their options.
Yes, we have that service as well.
So we just have a moment left. Is any other suggestions or comments you want to make to the public or concerning lawyers about the Bar Association in Nassau County?
What I want to say is that lawyers in some ways get a bad rap. There's all the stereotypes of lawyers, but lawyers really want to help the public, and lawyers are really basically in the field because they're do-gooders. And the Nassau County Bar Association is a fantastic place because it's a bunch of enthusiastic lawyers and members who want to help. And so I would encourage you, if you're lawyers, you're in the field, join the Bar Association. You won't regret it. You're going to have a lot of fun. And I would say to the public in general, if you're not a lawyer, go join an organization and go help because it makes you feel good. And
despite the media and some of the newspaper stories, lawyers are part of a helping profession, and the Bar Association wants to help the public and to help lawyers do a better job of helping their clients.
There is no question. Lawyers want to help people, and the Bar Association is a reflection of that.
So any lawyers can contact the Bar Association for more information on the CLE or the other programs. It's 516-747-4070, and the public or lawyers can also contact the bar at nassaubar.org or call that number for further assistance. There's no charge or obligation. I'd like to thank our guest, Elena Karabatos, the president of the Nassau County Bar Association and also a matrimonial attorney, for being our guest on Law You Should Know, the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 at WHPC, also on the air at nccradio.org, and podcasts of this program and many other shows from Law You Should Know are available by searching WHPC on iTunes or Spreaker, SPREAKER.com. Please join us next week at this same time for another program on Law You Should Know.